but I have about 9 more games to win. So if you looking to chop it up afterwards, you need a partner. I'm your girl. 'Cause I need 9 more. I need 9 more games, y'all, and I'm so serious. So yeah, but yeah. I think we got everybody here. We got Alley Cat, Divine Intercession. We got Mr. Waterloo and Hardy West. All right, Ben. We ready whenever you give me the red light, or excuse me, the green light, because I'm a genius. Yeah, we'll be ready to go. Rico, you trying to run on stage? Hold up. I've been waiting.
He jumping up and down.
Love you, Rico. I see you. We actually about to begin an episode, or I would just open the stage up and hold the key. So, hey Ben, what's up? Go time? Is that a yay? Nay? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. We about to get started. Let me get my handy dandy notebook for my notes in it. Jesus, this is me sober. Yeah, you gotta deal with it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Welcome to What's Tea Podcast. I am your hostess with the mostest, Baby Angel, and I am very excited about tonight's episode. We have the one and only guest of honor, Hardy West, y'all. I'm so excited. I wanted to dig into his brain because I spend a ridiculous amount of time in spades, y'all. It's not just a world, it's a community. And if you haven't been over to Hardy World Spades, or if you have not been over to Hardy World Tonk, definitely go check it out. I also have up here with me my Hot Topics panelists for this episode. We have Mr. Waterloom, the one and only, Alley Cat, and Divine Intercession. Listen, guys, so the first portion of the show, we always interview the guest of honor, and then we switch gears and we go on hot topics. So you guys are more than welcome. Y'all could chill up here. You could even chime in on the conversation if you want to, as well as you, audience. There are a couple microphones out there, a couple microphone stands. If you're interested, or if you have a question, or if you just want to, tell Hardy something like, yeah, I love spades, et cetera, only positive stuff, because we will kick you out. Yeah, you're more than welcome to comment and add to the conversation. Now, before we get started with Mr. West, I got such heavy hitters up here. I cannot miss the opportunity to let people know what you guys do. So before we dive into Hardy West conversation, I want you guys to briefly just talk about what you do in this space. My Hot Topics panelists. Let's start with you, Mr. Waterloom.
What up? My name is Mr. Waterloom. I've done music. One of the founder members of the Block. Block Collective. I've done over 60 visual music videos for artists on here. That's pretty much what I do. I see other people's talents, and I just like to, I like to just create anyway. So if you're already talented, music artists already go with it. We're doing music videos, you create different videos and all that. So I started off with the Block, doing music videos, man, and now I'm in designing. Designer empire. I'm starting holding the pen. In the building, I'm saying? I got designer crib, designer magazine. I'm saying? I'm just creating another empire. That's all, pretty much. Time to get to the bag.
Yes, period. And ladies and gentlemen,
I had fun at first.
Take
now
note
it's time
of
to get
these
to the
boots.
bag.
Yes, these boots.
Nice.
Hardy made these Tims. Y'all, not Hardy, excuse me. Waterloo made these Tims, y'all. They come in every color. When y'all get a chance, definitely go check them out. If you a Tim head like me, you will love it. And definitely take your pocketbook with you. I did. I ended up getting every color. I said I was only going to get one. I got every freaking color. Crazy.
No
All right,
doubt. Much
thanks,
appreciated.
Waterloo. Appreciate, yeah,
Much
no doubt.
appreciated. You already know.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And we
Located in
have the
Designer City.
beautiful. Oh,
My
go
bad.
ahead, go ahead. No,
The
no,
booths
go
are
ahead. Tell them where to
located. The
find it.
booths are located in Designer City and Waterloo Mall. So, all right.
Okay.
Thank you, Boo. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Definitely check it out. Amazing stores and creators in there. Awesome clothes. Yes. Divine Intercession. Tell them a little bit about what you do.
Um, I'm a creator, an artist. That's about it.
So humble.
A woman of many words, we see. All right. Thank you for that. Beautiful. And then we have Alley Cat. Welcome to the What See Podcast stage.
Hello.
What's up?
I'm Alley Cat. I build.
Man.
I build my worlds. I have two clothing stores, or three clothing stores, and I'm about to relaunch my most loved world, El Reggaeton. I'm having RJ redo it, so that should be coming out soon.
Shout out to RJ. Yeah.
Yeah, he's sneaking. I can't wait to bring it out, but
Yeah,
I'm excited
yeah,
for
you
that.
can.
What?
Uh-huh.
Hey, what's up, lady? Wait. Welcome to What See Podcast. Hey, guys, for those of you coming in, if you haven't already done so, please like and save the world. We really appreciate all of your love and support. Who else we got out there? We got Pictional. We got Rico Benz. Let me see who else. I want to shout out everybody.
Soon we're
We
gonna
got
see the whole Hardy
Tori,
Spades
Meta
with
Big
the
Chief.
Black History jackets on in the order.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting one of those
Nice.
jackets, man. I gotta get one of those jackets. I'm like, I've been tweaking that jacket for like a week,
Listen,
y'all. So
I have
Wait, so what do you have to win that jacket?
yeah,
to
so
win
that's the only way
games.
you could get it. You have to win a
Ah.
certain amount of spades games. You got to do like there's one challenge is 3 in a row. You have to complete a total of 5 challenges, I believe, and then
Oh
you win the
wow.
jacket. Like you got to be good. You got to be
You
really good. People was in
you know,
there
I
Gotta get
used
trying to
to be
500
cheat.
books.
I used to be in there
Yep.
all the time, but once I started building, I haven't been in there much. I gotta go back. I saw that there's a lot of new changes in there, though. It looks good.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. And then I
The
love the
police
fist
in there
that he
now.
put in there.
Be
Yeah.
careful.
Yep. I saw that.
What you say, Divine?
So the police
The-
in there now. Careful.
So you got the police up in there now.
No cheating. We got 5-0.
Man, I'm telling
Yeah,
you, because I don't even play with people who are in phone calls. Because people are that like you would think, oh, it's just a game of adults wouldn't do that. Yes, they will. They will cut your throat
Mhm.
in that room.
Yep.
They do not
Yep.
play about
Mm-mm.
spades in that room, y'all. I'm
Nope.
telling y'all. But guess
Mm-mm.
what? Hands down, some of the best spades players I ever played with. I refuse to play with people like Polo, because I
Okay.
like to win when I play spades. I like to win. Okay.
Mhm.
We win
Yep.
together.
You know,
Right.
I went in there
Together.
once. I
Together.
went in there once, and I was on the catnip, and when you're on the catnip, you kind of like
The
zone out a
catnip.
little bit. Yeah. So I
Speaking
kind
of
of zoned
catnip.
out, and I missed one of my turn. Like I missed one of the things that my partner was doing. And I was like, I will never come in here again on the catnip because they were so mad at me.
It's your turn, honey. Honey, it's your turn. The red thing is no, honey. The red thing is in front of you. It's your turn. You know what? I don't got time for this.
Yep.
Oh yes, they will. They
So
will
Mhm.
play
I want
her.
to play with you next
Yeah.
time.
Mhm.
Right.
Yep. So I was like,
What's
okay,
up, Red?
I need to concentrate in here.
Telling you, man.
Mhm.
All right. All right. So let's dive into this interview. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to make sure I wrote a couple things down to make sure that I don't. There were some things I didn't forget to tell you guys. So, guys, usually every episode I play for cash prizes, but this episode this is the giveaway. Compliments of Miss Bella Bluebird at a $25 value. This asset will brighten any home, any world. So yeah, definitely stick around. The opportunity to win this asset will be available after our hot topic segment, y'all. So yeah, happy to have everybody here. Listen, guys, I just want to let you know I appreciate you being here. You could be anywhere else, but you decided to be here with us and kick it with us, and I love it, and I appreciate it. Genuinely appreciate it. So, Hardy, how you doing? And where you from, first of all?
I'm doing good. I was born and raised, or I was raised in Rochester, New York, upstate New York. And but I got a lot of family in the South, so when I got of age, I moved down to South Carolina, and I spent some time in Kansas City. But now I'm back in South Carolina.
Okay, sweet. NC in the house. Is it true what they say about Southern hospitality?
SC, South Carolina. I'm South
What did
Carolina.
I say? What did I say?
I said
NC.
NC.
Oh, Lord.
There's a difference.
Because Nurse Angel's a genius, y'all. She's a genius. So, can you talk to me a little bit, or the audience, because I kind of know a little bit about your background as far as like what you do in the space, but for those who have been living under a rock, could you talk to them about who you are and what you do in this space in VR and IRL if you want?
I mean, in Horizon, I would say, if I had to kind of put like, what I've done being here, like on a, just on a broader level, I would just say like, learn and well, I build games, but
Mm-hmm.
for the most part, like I just been like following the metaverse dream, like the dream of having a metaverse. I'm sure everybody's seen Ready Player One and how that
Mm-hmm.
looks and how
Oh yeah, that's my movie.
you could like live in virtual reality and you could start a business in virtual reality and all that stuff. So like I mean mainly for the last almost 4 years I just been like chasing that, like, and
Mm-hmm.
you know just they planting my flag, you know
Mm-hmm.
and when I first got in I didn't see like places of color. Like there wasn't this wasn't here. Like there's none of this was there. We didn't have the clubs, we didn't have the podcasts, we didn't have, I mean, it really wasn't even a black world. So, I built Hardy World, which was like I would say one of the first, like you could tell,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like the first of its kind, and ever since then, definitely been encouraging other creators of color. Um, Not too long after Hardy World, I came out with Club 90, which was like the first hip hop club, hip hop R&B club in there.
Okay.
And then I think about 4 months after that, I dropped the first Spades, and it was, I mean, it was up because um, I don't want to get it too far away from the question, but people didn't really. I mean, you look at the menu. I mean, this
Mm-hmm.
audience and the I would say the black audience or the urban audience isn't like you know highly marketable. Like it's not a big
Yeah.
audience. So a lot of like a lot of like creators who are very very talented and can create anything. Most
Mm-hmm.
of the time, there's not a lot of them that's black, and at that time it wasn't black. So it's just like I kind of got to the point where it's like if I don't do it, nobody's kind of gonna do it, and I did it,
Mm-hmm.
and the lane worked, and now there's a lot of hip hop clubs. There's even more people doing card games, even if it's spades, you know, it's just a whole lot of black creators in here. It wasn't like that in 2020. Oh, you know, it wasn't like that in
Yeah,
2020,
no.
the end of 2021.
So
But now
you just
it's
gonna
like,
avoid baller alert?
I
No,
mean,
go ahead.
man, I just so it's a lot. It's a lot.
So
It's
he
been
bought the
a journey.
first African American blog into the metaverse, baller alert,
Oh
and
wow.
that was pretty
Yeah.
big.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
major.
yeah.
What?
I built, yeah, I did the Baller Alert. Baller Alert is like a multimedia company. If you on Instagram, you probably see them share a lot of like, recent event, break news and stuff like that. I also built a
Mhm.
world for Raheem Devon.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think that might have been like the first like build for like an artist in here. It's called Love Land. It's still up. It's outdated, but it's still up. The playlist in there is fully curated by him. And shout out to Raheem Devine. He just dropped a new album. It's he released it on an independent streaming service. It's called Even. And they make sure like the artists get 100% of the money. So definitely, if you in the R&B, definitely go support that. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, man, you got me thinking about what else I done did.
Mhm.
A lot. A
Oh yeah,
lot.
yeah. I work with I don't know if you guys familiar with Brother Ben X. Brother Ben X
Oh yeah.
is a
Muslim
I mean he's a
thought leader.
influential super black man. That's all I'm gonna
Super
say.
black. I
Super
like that.
super he's super black.
That's a fact.
Word, word. Now, Hardy, when did you realize that, um, like Spades, for instance, Hardy World Spades, when did you realize that it was bigger than just the world that it had become? It had created a community and a culture.
Well, I think the community thing kind of came later. I think I mean the community thing I think kind of came like when you know, um, you start missing people, like, or people
Mm-hmm.
start
Mm-hmm.
asking about people,
Yeah,
um,
that's true.
because it's
Mhm.
like, oh, where this person been at? It's like, and then you start connecting with people outside of the headset, and you
Yeah.
know, um, you get to know people and their personal problems,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's
Mhm.
like when people start accepting the the uncontrollable things about other that other that there's a bunch of toxic people, but at this time it's like we family. Like it's just like, well, we
Mm-hmm.
know he crazy. Like he alright, he gonna chill out. So once you start, you know when you got strangers, that that never even seen each other, don't even know what this person really looks like and stuff, really
Mm-hmm.
build connections and stuff and everything. Like that's when I kind of knew. And I think that was maybe the third build, maybe middle of 2023, maybe, uh when I
Okay.
when I first started to really be like, okay, this is. Cause first thing I did, like I used to have this birthday board where it would like you would submit your birthday and I'll put your birthday on the board, so it'll show like who birthday was coming up next and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like one of the first like type of community things that I did. And I mean the people liked it. I might need to bring that back. But I'm also kind of conscious of personal information. So it's like you don't have
Mm-hmm.
to give your birthday. You don't have to give your real birthday. You know what I'm saying? If you don't
Mhm.
want to, that's completely up to you. You can enter January 32nd. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to be up there, you
Yeah.
need a date. But yeah,
Word.
things like that make,
Right.
make grow the community too.
Yeah. Yeah. Hardy been doing it for a
Yes.
minute. Yeah, for real. I kind of seen him when I got on and what he was doing. You know what I mean, because I came on, I wanted to be like, I wanted to be like Hardy. So now, but it's just like a certain. it's levels to this metaverse thing. I mean, it's people that's really trying to like transcend and you know what I mean the networking is crazy, yo. That's what the main thing about the metaverse is, the networking with people all around the world. Like you know what I mean, people would love to like network their product to people. You know what I mean? Like you make a go in your room in the closet, make a song, and you put it on and get a little quick 10 views, and you happy. You know what I mean? On here,
Mm-hmm.
you could people all over the world, and people will be talking about you and all that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he was one of the people that inspired me. You know what I'm saying? I actually reached out to him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A couple of times. So he actually helped me one time with the script and shit like that, yo. So he was always there. I mean, I thought he was a busy dude, so it was kind of cool that you know what I mean
Yeah.
when I needed something, he was like he actually came and shit. I was like, all right, all right. So I always try to like try to show up too, and that's pretty much what I do, man. I just create experiences and shit, man. And like he created that space, yo, and just to see something like
Mm-hmm.
that, like I said, there's levels to it, man. He up here. You know what I mean? He might not be working in a better office and all that shit, yo. But as far as this metaverse thing, we make this world. We created this world. Like he said, he started
Mhm.
here.
Come
When he
on.
started here, it was nothing. And now look at it now. You know what I mean? Like it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Like when I came here, I was like, I just wanted to do something different. He going to spades and the casino thing. I was like, that's dope. And I was like, but I gotta do something that's completely different. Like, you know what I mean? So I was like, I'm gonna do music videos. I know I'm good at it. You know what I mean? And I know other people out there like beneficial, he my peoples anyway. And he was rocking Sherwin and you know what I mean? It's people out there doing music, but music videos wasn't like on so I was like, forget it. I'm not just gonna do a music video. I'm creating an experience with the trailers. I'm gonna get the artist to experience and all that, man. So if you're
Mm-hmm.
lucky enough to come to one of my experiences and shit, you will understand. But it stems from what Hardy's doing. You know what I mean? Like y'all was talking about his spades, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I hope one day, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to the day when people talk about what I've done here in that way. You know what I mean? He ain't even opened his mouth. Y'all really gave the interview to him. Right? Like the first 20 minutes, yo, remember that? He was like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that one. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Nah,
Uh-huh.
it's definitely like I mean like the I don't know, man. Like man, it's I don't know. Like it really has been a like a journey. Like and then like when you like I always tell people because oh snap, my damn alarm done went. Okay. So like I'm not gonna lie, like back in the day, like when I like first was doing the spades and I was probably like a year, even a year into it. And I used to hear rumors of other people starting spades games and stuff. I used to be so mad. I used to be
Mm-hmm.
like, why would you do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm going through to get this thing going. Why would you want to put yourself through that? You know, why not just support a brother? You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But you know, after a while, man, I just was like, now I'm like, good luck. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
because if I knew everything I knew now when I first got in here, I probably would have been like, man, I'm gonna do something else. I ain't even gonna
Why you
lie.
say that? Why you
I'm
say
not
that?
even gonna
Let's
lie
unpack that. Like,
Something as far as
because
what, like not even got on or a different thing than spades.
probably not even got on. I mean, if I knew how
Word.
much work it was gonna take, I probably would have thought something
Mm-hmm.
else would have been easier. You know what I'm saying? But I got in here
okay.
and I fell in love with the space. I made connections
Yeah, the
and it
networking.
kept me
Mm-hmm.
here because we wasn't making no money early on.
Word, word.
Like the money I was making was doing the baller alert deals and doing the builds and stuff like that. You
Yep.
know, there wasn't no what y'all might know as like program and stuff like that.
It was giving it to
There
certain
wasn't none of
people.
that. So
No.
you know, shout out to Meta Big Chief in the building. You know,
Fact.
like
He's definitely
like he took a bigger
Hi,
risk than
Ray.
me.
Hey, Rose.
He took a bigger risk than me, or just a bigger risk as me before I took the risk. You know, of really because I didn't know how to script. I had to drop a bag to get the first spades made. You know what I'm saying? So like
Mm-hmm.
and to get it done right. You know, so it's a lot that kept me here. That's why when people always say, "Oh, Hardy, money, money, money." It's shit. If it was the money, I'd have been gone. Trust me,
You
I'd
ain't
have
lying.
been
You ain't
gone.
lying. Word,
You know, because
word.
and you know, I just fell in love with the platform. Um, fell in love with the journey, man, and yeah, I tried. I don't know if I don't know if I don't remember or don't want to remember, because
Mm,
it was some tough times and
I
stuff. And then
get it.
you also don't want to be reminded of them because you know
No.
I still got walls up, but back then I had crazy
Hmm.
walls up. You wasn't I
I
ain't
ain't
want
want
to
to
hear
hear
nothing
nothing
nobody
had to be
say about
because
it.
it was like you
mm.
kind of had to be because it was like so new. Everybody was like snatching people's shit. It was like you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Oh
yo, this is
my
a
God, they
brand new
still
world, yo.
snatching
Go find
people's
something over
stuff.
That's
there.
still
You know what I
happening.
I
mean?
have a different perspective of that though, because when I first
Yeah.
came in here, Hardy, he was like he helped me like promote my world and my events that I had going on. Like
Then
I
she
came into his
flipped
space
on me.
doing wellness. Hardy, please. But he threw my birthday party at Baller Alert. Like
Oh,
Hmm.
it was
that's
lit.
sweet.
Oh.
Yeah, he's done a lot. He's done a lot for me. But
Yeah.
chill with all that.
People
But
don't
chill,
people
chill.
don't but this the thing. Just how I forgot all the stuff I did, people forget what they did to me. I'm not talking about you,
Listen,
Divine. I'm not
I
Yeah.
talking
was
about
about to
you.
jump over this table. It's like
Where's
no,
the crickets
please.
button on here? Oh, this
But
will
you know,
do.
as far as that, yo, like, you know what, it's funny. Like, I don't endeavor in any of that kind of, I'm all business, you know what I'm saying? And, so
Mhm.
about people who talk, you know what I mean? I deal with everybody, you know what I mean? And so
Mhm.
when they talking to me, they might be like, "Yo, I got a problem with this person, and I seen him at the club and all that." And I'm like, "Yo, you do know there's an X button, and if you block them, you won't even see him." Like, you know what I mean? So by them telling me that
Oh, we
they seen
Oh,
him
blocked.
at the
Please don't
club, it's
play.
like, okay, you one of them, so I know how to deal with you. I'll just do this business and be out. And you know what I mean?
Right.
And I
Mm.
could say hi and body you, and I just know what type of person you are. But that's what I mean by levels. It's people that's really trying to like, come on, man, it's a brand new earth. You take this
Right.
headset off, man. It's a lot of crazy shit going on, yo. And you could turn and
mm-hmm.
like yo, I swear on everything I love, man. My children, yo. Today, this morning, I literally sat down with my wife. I'm about to start building homes, yo. You know what I mean? And doing some
Mhm.
real estate. Taking from people like Hardy here. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm thinking on that level. Like I'm about to do it because I do my thing. I don't know if y'all seen my mansion, you know what I'm saying? Housewarming party this Saturday, yo. I hope y'all come through anyway. What up, Prince? Look, what up? That Prince up there, yo? He got the outfit on for my
Hey,
promo today. I yeah, luxurious Shay, yo. She do crazy customs, yo. I said do this little baby outfit. She did
yes.
in one day and killed it, yo. So I had to do a promo for it, man. But yeah, man, this networking thing, I'm trying to. Everybody should really be thinking about the networking and what you can do here, yo. It's not like you got to open up a club. I mean, you can open up a club and all that, and you might think like, man, it ain't profitable and all that. But check this out. For instance, like I said, I got into music. So I got into music, we knew certain people that knew people in the industry and all that. You know what I mean? A particular person, I ain't gonna put his name out there, John Robinson. It's like John Robinson. You know what I mean? He only came in for like 3 months, yo. And from the connects he had with us, he was able to literally to create a world tour. Like you know what I'm saying? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I mean, connecting with
Shout
people.
out
And
to
mind,
John
we went over to one
Robinson.
place, and guess what? He was able to go here, and he was over there longer. You know what I mean? All from the
Hmm.
metaverse. You know what I'm saying? So the networking is crazy. And then there's the drama people. And it ain't like you stay away from because you can't help it. I do business with everybody. So I'm going to have to deal with people
Yeah.
that I don't deal with. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just all part of
Sure.
business. You know what I'm saying? But
Eesh.
Yeah.
nah, but
I
it,
never
yeah, you
really.
don't.
I'm sorry to
Hey,
cut you off.
boo.
Yeah, I just never. I like. That's one thing I just never wavered on. Like I just never. I never negotiated. You know what I'm saying? There was no negotiations with me. Like I mean, it was. But for a long time, it was really my way or the highway. And
If you
because
know you good at what you do.
and the thing is, I did have to be
It's not.
cold a lot of times because I'm gonna tell you what, and the coach, the woman coach Don Staley for South Carolina women, she said something. I might not say it word for word, and this is really because of course, and here we build. It's a lot of skills that you gotta know to actually get something to even stand up and
Heck yeah.
look good. But if you really want to go far, your mindset is more the mindset is way more important than the skills. It's so many great creators that
Hmm.
are no longer building in here
Hmm.
because the mind and the mental wasn't either all the way in it or it wasn't.
Or
They
too
just
much
couldn't
pressure.
handle. Well, yeah, yeah.
I feel like the
Or maybe.
community left though. Like everybody's
Yeah, because I
gone.
almost
So
left and
that's
didn't come
why
back. Yeah.
it's a lot of people who used to be in here who made the experience worth getting on the headset. Like, hey, I'm gonna do this
Mm-hmm.
event or I'm gonna do that. And people are just gone. So I feel like if
Mhm.
everyone came
Mm-hmm.
back, then people would be doing more creating. But I just feel like
Right.
everything is done in seasons. You're not gonna always get what you had. So that's why it's important to appreciate right now because you don't know
Mhm.
what's
Mm-hmm.
going to happen.
Live
You
for the
might
moment.
have way more responsibility in your next season, or you may need to take a break. Like it just all depends on what your goal is. But if you're consistent, just
Mm-hmm.
know in this space you've been put through a lot of tests that has developed your
Oh yeah.
mindset, your emotional regulation, so many
Yep.
different things that allows you to like be prepared to be chosen to represent a brand or want a corporation to say, hey, like I like the way you do business. Let me, amplify your voice or your brand or whatever it is that you do. And it takes a lot
Yeah.
of what you did, isolating people out, not allowing yourself to be too accessible because, you're not here you're here to create in your image. So whatever it is you're creating, like if you can be
Yeah.
consistent, that's
It's
that's a
it's
skill.
different. It is different. It's different today than it was like when I first came in because I was first at a lot of things. Like when I was in, it was when I first got in, it was me against the whole rest of Horizon. Because like I said, it wasn't a lot of creators of color here. I'm not saying that all the
Mhm.
creators that were against me were another color. But nowadays, it's creators of colors beefing with creators of color. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Talk
It
about it.
really
Mhm.
wasn't like that back then. Everybody was showing up to the burdens. Everybody was showing up to, you know, uh, you know, should I add a lot of my stuff, but it wasn't, you know, as competitive. Of course, there's more worlds and more, content out there, but if
But there's only
if I
one
was coming
you.
up to yeah, there's only one you. And if I was
So
coming up today, shoot, I'll probably do it the same way. I put my logo on everything. Everything. I put my
As you
logo on
should.
I'm
and
surprised
my
you took
name.
that suit off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I never took my suit off because people recognize the suit. They recognize me. You know, um there's a guy I ran into at an airport in Atlanta, and I told him what I do. Guy never put on the headset before he knew who I was. Never put on the headset before he knew who
Wow.
I was.
How did that happen? Wow,
I
that's
mean, I was
dope.
at the gate and I was actually on my laptop coding, and he asked like what I do, and I told him, and he said, "No way." He was like, "No way." Yeah, and he was like, "I know who you are." He was like, "I know who you are," and stuff. So that was kind of crazy because he never put on a headset before. He didn't know that much about Horizon Worlds, but he knew who I was, which was kind of
That's
crazy.
Wow,
dope.
so it's garnishing you celebrity even outside of VR. That's
It
awesome.
is. I
Mhm.
have a story to share about that. So I did
Oh
a
yeah,
a art basel event in like last year, December.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so one of my homegirls, her name is Avery, multi artistry. She's a publicist. She invited me to an event, and like we were just like talking about our skills, etc., what we do. And I spoke
Mm-hmm.
about the metaverse, and one of the guys that was there, he knew of Hardy. He said that he knew of Hardy and he knew of Andrew Money. I'm like, that's crazy, but
Mm.
they didn't have any
Wow.
kind of worlds or anything in it. But I don't know if there was a meeting or whatever it
Wow.
was. He knew who he
That's
was.
And they
dope.
knew who he was.
Mhm.
Wow. That's
That's
dope.
dope.
Wow. So Hardy, we're about to wrap up the interview portion of this episode, but I wanted to ask you, I wanted to tap into some of your wisdom for a little bit. And if you could just give advice to those of us who are upcoming world creators, we want to see our worlds filled up. We want to see people coming in. We want to create like more community. What advice would you have for someone like us to get people coming into our worlds continuously, and you know what
Mm.
I mean, things like that, becoming successful here in Horizon Worlds. What would you say?
Never stop learning. If you can't pay nobody to do it right, learn how to do it yourself.
Oh, I
Mhm.
love
Um,
that.
I like that.
Hmm.
because I mean, like, you can always fall back. You always got yourself. You always got
Hmm.
yourself. Um, you know, I mean, I still help a lot of people. Especially like some of the people in space that's trying to get some stuff going. I'll go in. They catch
Hmm.
me. And it's something like that I know probably gonna take me like 15, 20 minutes. Like I'll go in and do a script or something like that.
Hmm.
But I always tell them, I'll be like, yo, I ain't gonna always be able to do this. So you need to learn how to do
Mhm.
this if this what you want to do. You
Oh
know,
yeah, that's true. Sure.
be
Mhm.
innovative, be first, be
Mm.
inspired by other people, steal shit. I don't give a damn. Steal stuff. If you go to somebody's world and people like it, put it in yours. That's what
Oh,
that what
I
you
can
know
see
what? You
inspiration.
know what?
Okay.
And that's another thing about when somebody trying to do what you doing or do what you've already been doing. I'm moving
Hmm.
my hand like Obama. I ain't got my controller. That's the
No,
thing
you good. You good.
about it. Cause this is a little story, right? They came to me say, man, it's another space. It's another space world out, Hardy. I said, word, what's the name of it? He told me now. So I said, I told him, I said, yo, I said, man, this world it's going on 4 years. June 11th to be the 4-year anniversary of Hardy World Spades.
Oh,
Yeah. And
nice.
I said, if a person create if a person create another world, if anything in there I think is better than what I got, I'ma just do it for myself. Like
Mhm.
I can
That's
do it.
understandable. Hmm.
So
Yeah,
I
Make
mean,
it
implement that
better.
get
into your own.
inspiration.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Mhm.
Mhm.
They say good
Mhm.
artists, what they say, good artists copy, great artists steal, or something like that. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all get
Oh,
what I'm
that's.
talking about.
I get
But
the
I
gist
ain't
of
stealing
it.
nobody's
Yeah.
stuff. You ain't never you ain't I ain't stealing nobody's stuff. You saying if you a new person coming in here or you want to come up, hey man, you gotta get down and dirty, man. You gotta get down and
Mhm.
dirty because this ain't a game. It is a game. But listen, you don't want to be the one playing the game and somebody playing you.
Getting played, yeah.
I get what you're saying. I think of it as like inspiration and innovation. You know what I mean? Seeing something that you could add to yours to make it better. I don't really consider it stealing unless you like just exactly copying somebody's
Mhm.
complete idea without any sort of
Mm-hmm.
creativity or anything coming from you. I
It's
think of
more.
that as
It's
stealing. But
definitely way. It's definitely.
Mhm.
what do
Is
they
that
say?
something
There's
ticking in here? Is
nuances
something
to
ticking in
it.
here?
Mhm.
Oh, that's the game, the wheel of
Oh,
fortune.
I say still because it's way more straightforward, and people
Hmm.
might not understand how to be inspired, even know what that means. It's just like if you see something you like, figure out how they did it and do it. Um,
Mhm.
every
Yeah.
time I go down to Orlando to Disney World to the amusement parks to get inspired by how they run their operation and
Hmm.
and stuff. So you can get inspiration from the real world,
Right.
that you can bring in here and everything
I've seen
too.
people do it.
But
I've seen people bring
Mhm.
in exact replicas of things. They were actually
Yeah.
pretty
yeah,
amazing. I think that's dope to bring it out there in the air. That's yeah, for
Or like
sure.
some people
definitely.
have even brought stuff from VR chat. Like they bring the
Oh
same
yeah.
exact thing over here, and I'm like,
How
that's
you
smart of
tell?
them
Yeah.
because if
I
it's
saw
working in
people do
VR
that
chat,
before.
then they can make it work over here too. Yeah.
That's true.
Hey
That's
man,
very
and I'm gonna tell you, don't feel bad. Of course, you're not gonna take her whole name. Of course, this Like,
Mhm.
you know, it's not the first podcast, or it is podcast in real way. It's podcast, but make
Mhm.
it your own, and
Right.
do your thing and stand on it.
Facts.
That's what I would say.
Period.
Yep.
So what's the next? What
Yeah.
you said the next thing is? What y'all after the interview?
Okay, so yeah, we're about to switch gears into the next portion of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to CG the Great. I see Isha Shot up in here. Welcome to What's Tea Podcast. Guys, listen. We just interviewed Hardy West. That was awesome. He dropped some dope gems, y'all. You can watch the full episode. It will be available this weekend on Baby Angel Entertainment on YouTube. So definitely give us a like and subscribe. Hardy, listen, you're more than welcome to kick it with us while we're doing hot topics, and and audience, you too. You're welcome to chime into the conversation because we're about to hit some really good topics. So
What's hot topic?
hot topics. So that's the portion of the show where we talk about any and everything. Talk about life, relationships, religion, politics, you name it.
Oh,
Nothing
Lord.
is taboo. We talk about it. Now we don't get messy though. Well, at least not here in VR anyway. But we'll talk about somebody else's shit out there.
Y'all want me to
also-
stay for the hot topics?
Yeah.
Yes,
definitely.
yes. Throw confetti for
Let's see
yes.
that
Yes,
confetti,
yes.
guys.
It is
Ain't
a
nobody throwing no
yes.
confetti.
No, I see CJ, I see K Rose.
Rose.
I see somebody over there throwing
Yeah.
confetti. That is a yes. And ladies and gentlemen,
We threw it too.
while
We
we're
threw it too.
switching up, I wanted to let you guys know this big, beautiful guitar on stage. This right here, Governor. This is the game prize for this episode. Clock it. Clock it. So, after we have hot topics, guys, we're going to transition to the game show portion of the show. And yeah, we're going to play a game called, it's all good. We're going to play a game called Ping Pong. What is Ping Pong? Stick around and find out. All right. So, hot topics. Let's get into it. What's up, AJ? Welcome to What's Tea Podcast. Oh, listen, guys, if you have not already done so, please like and save the world. We appreciate all your love and support. Okay, first hot topics question. Is having a relationship inside the meta cheating if you are in a relationship, or is it just a game? And this actually came from a real conversation I had with somebody
Oh my
earlier.
God.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
I don't want to sit in for this one. I gotta go.
Oh shit! Get your ass up here. What do y'all think? Any takers? Also, audience, if y'all want to chime in, you can. When you're in a relationship IRL and you have one in here, is it cheating or is it just part of the game? Oh,
There's
Ski, you know
Like
what?
there are
what
the
type of
stands.
relationship? Like what type of relationship?
A relationship where the person can claim you, be
Ski,
jealous
you
over
gotta
you.
stand up there
Oh,
in those
yeah,
in
Here,
those two
that's,
here, come on
podiums.
up, Ski. Yeah, or you could go
Right
up there.
there.
Either way. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ski.
Yeah.
Hey, that's definitely cheating. Definitely. If you got somebody on the outside, but you're in here talking that shit, cheating is a form. Conversation can be wrapped up as cheating. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even deal with sex, they deal with mental. So if you're being captivated by somebody in here mentally, it's something ain't right out there. Period. That's cheating.
Oh, well said,
Yeah, I'm with the
He's right.
I'm with the brother, man. I don't know. I've seen like real relationships form in spades, especially, you know, and it seems real, you know. So
Mhm.
It
I
is
couldn't
real.
imagine
I
that
mean,
either one of them
And
would
then
have
and
somebody
then they
outside.
take it from to where now you in this metaverse, men especially get to supporting these females, and you never seen them, but they talk that shit in your ear, and yeah, you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? That's a cheat move. If you ask me, I don't even
Yeah.
niggas is cheating, man.
How you could maintain that though? Like is this person living with the person? Is it just dating? Because how
It
could
don't
you
matter,
get
man. It
It
don't
depends.
matter.
There's so many different complex situations. And you know what else I found
Fucking
out
cheating.
recently? It's
Mhm.
very common in here. And people will be like,
Mhm.
oh, yeah, that's my husband, but this is a game, girl. I was like, really? He don't care? Oh, no, he don't know. Then why are you being sneaky if it's just a game? That's just, but to each his own. I don't judge. Look, it is what it is. Shit. I
Cheating
worry
is
about
what
my
it
own
is.
barn.
Cheating.
Cheating is what it is. You goddamn cheaters!
Don't bring it in
Hey,
space.
look, man. Listen though, for real, because y'all, it's a lot of different forms of cheating. I mean, some people watch porn so goddamn much, and they don't deal with their woman or their, their significant other like that, to where that's a form of cheating. You're cheating on me, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I mean,
Porn is terrible.
Shout out to
Never.
AB's podcast, man. Baby Angel, do your goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Love it. Appreciate the
think
feedback.
He had the
What
best
was you gonna
answer
say?
for it. He had the best
Yeah,
answer for it.
you
That
said
was
it all in a nutshell,
Yep.
Ski.
Do
Yeah.
anybody think it's not cheating though? Like,
You know what?
love
I'm
that.
gonna say. I'm
I
gonna
love
say
the
that
way your brain works, Hardy.
in the
it's
beginning, when I
shit.
first got in here, I thought it was all a game. Like this is all a game. Like it's all joking around and whatever. But then once you start talking to people and you get to know them better, and then you realize that it's deeper when you're having conversation, like you
Oh,
said.
yes.
Yeah,
Yo,
it's
and if
deeper
anybody's
than a
out there
sexual
that
thing.
think it's not cheating,
Mhm.
guess who gonna be looking for you shortly? Meta Cheetah's gonna be
cheaters.
looking for you soon. So watch out for Chris, nigga.
Yeah, stay clear from Chris.
Meta cheaters does keep people in check. Like, damn,
Yeah,
as
it
you
does.
should.
Everybody sees them
That's
coming
crazy.
and they're
You
like,
need
"Oh,
the law in
get away."
every universe.
You think I'm here to play
Play
around?
around.
God damn
Damn it, I'm not.
Oh my God.
Okay. But man, yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. All in a nutshell. Me personally, I feel like it is cheating. I feel like anything that you can't do in front of me is cheating. Anything that I would be upset about doing, anything that I would be upset about if you did it and I decided to do it, I consider that cheating. Like Ski said, there's all different ways. There's all different ways to kinds of ways to cheat. You could cheat emotionally. You don't gotta touch a person or anything or even put a finger on them. And you cheating with you're cheating on your spouse with this person, choosing this person over your spouse. I don't know. I don't understand that. Me
Spiritual
personally,
cheating. It's spiritual cheating.
Okay. Thank you for that. And somebody like me, I don't understand. I'm 43 years old, never been married. I wish that God would smile upon me and bless me like how he did my parents. My parents, they met when my mom was 13, 14. My dad was 16. They got married very young, had all 7 of us, same mom, same dad, and they were high school sweethearts. I've always prayed for that type of real, genuine love. But that kind of thing, it happens very sparingly nowadays. So if I was ever blessed to actually have a spouse, someone real and genuine, I don't see how people fuck up something, screw up something like that, or take it for granted, or take somebody for granted. I don't know. I don't get it, but that's just me, It is what it is. Okay, so let's see.
Playing. They not serious. So
Mm-mm.
that's why I play, because they not serious. Yeah.
Facts.
Shit, the world ain't that serious no more, though. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, we ain't have all this bullshit technology. I ain't gonna even go there. Let me
No,
get
go there. Go there.
That's
Let's unpack that. That's what the show is for. Speak on it. Hell yeah. Go see. That's what I'm
I mean,
talking
the
about.
way your mother was able to link up with pops back in the day and grandmothers because they didn't have all this exposure to all this bullshit and nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So they stuck to the script. And then a grandmother these days ain't the grandmother that you had then. A grandmother these days
You ain't
is
never lied.
52. A granny
At the
52
club.
right now, which means they daughter 32. You get
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
which
true.
means her
Man,
daughter is
my
17.
great my
So you
great
see what I'm saying? All them
granddaddy
at the
had a
all them at
whole
the club together.
family
All them.
Mhm.
a mile
Yep.
of the
Together.
house.
It's not that ain't
It,
how
Yep.
it go.
Hardy, what you say?
it's the same thing back then. My great
Exactly.
granddaddy on my dad's side, he had
Mhm.
10 kids with my great grandmother, and he had 10 kids with another woman that was like a mile apart. We didn't even know,
Yep,
but they
Mhm.
always used to say, "Don't mess with them. You know that's your brother."
that's
And they
true.
knew, but they still that man. Come on, man.
But I
Pimping been
think that
pimping said pimping with pimping.
yeah, I think it's always been around. But I think back then the not just the women, but they were more loyal. Not loyal as in not cheating, but
The women were.
they dealt with more of it. Like
Oh
I
yeah, they
remember
care so
my
much
grandma,
more.
yeah,
Yes.
my grandpa was like
Mhm.
the biggest player. Like he was a
Mine
sheriff
too.
where we were from, and he had all these
Mhm.
women. But my grandma was so freaking faithful and loyal to him.
Mhm.
Like she died and didn't even remarry, and he moved on and everything. But her love for him was like unconditional. You don't see that anymore.
You
You know,
don't.
I don't
people,
think the
Nah.
love
God
girls,
bless
changes.
girls
her.
nowadays are like, oh, he fucked up once, I'm out of here. That's it. You know, they're
That's
not
true.
the way our grandmas were.
Mm.
They were built different.
That's because there's always
Hmm.
so much information like, oh, you're gonna always get better. Like the culture is telling people that you're
Very
always gonna
different
find
culture
someone
now.
Hmm.
greater.
And
But I feel like
the
back
people
in the
telling the
days,
women, I feel like the people telling the women that they ain't got nothing for themselves, which is crazy.
Right.
that's true.
Right.
I'm up here
Hmm.
representing for the fellas, man. Even though I'm married, I'm happily married. I'm happily married.
But I
Come
feel like
on,
back in the
But
Waterloo.
it's
days,
also
Hey, Ski, I accidentally turned
manipulation
that
now.
mic off,
My
bro.
bad, my
When it
bad.
turned red like that, I hit the button here.
I think with
Ski
social
to the
media
crack.
and
What up?
Ski.
all of these things that we have now with social media and the games and all of this, there's more temptation out there too. I feel like
That's
For
there
sure.
is.
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
All right, what I miss?
You
What we
know what
talking
I
about?
think? I think real quick. I think real quick. Women back then, we also didn't have the liberties that we have now. Like I remember
Mhm.
my grandma telling me how they couldn't get a credit card without my granddad.
Mhm.
I said, "What in the hell?" So
Mhm.
that freedom, that
Yeah.
independence, the one that
Mhm.
Let's
people shut down. Oh, you're an
let's
independent woman.
let's
Well,
let
back then, once upon a time, at the other end of the spectrum,
Yeah.
we
let
had to deal with it.
I
You
I
know.
Yeah.
heard
So
I heard Alley
yeah.
Cat say yeah, mothers back then, they stood for a lot of shit. They took a lot of shit back then. Yeah, that
Yeah.
They
was the good
did.
ass role.
They
They
Yeah.
did.
took a hell of a stance. But guess what
Mhm.
men were doing then that they're not doing now? That was
Come
cool
on.
and made it to be the dad that you were or whatever. You could do that shit. They went in there, they went to fucking work, they came
Yeah.
home, took care of all their fucking bills. Some of them mothers might even got that check. And he went out and
Mhm.
did that bullshit. Yeah, you fucked up. But
Yeah,
he was able to come back because he was a provider, man. Dudes ain't
he
Mhm.
providing no more.
was.
They
Right.
out
No
there,
doubt.
man.
Yeah.
They'll
100,
go
yo. You
provide
ain't
for
lying.
old girl.
Word.
They'll go
Mhm.
provide for old
Yeah.
girl kids
Word.
first instead of
Yeah.
saying, hey, my kids
Nah.
need that. Let me
Right.
They
and try to
Right.
deal with her to get my kids straight. See,
Come
hey, I'm
on.
a big
I tell
stickler on
you,
that, man.
I
Mhm.
tell
Yeah.
Yeah,
you what
man.
Yeah.
they doing. They doing
Mhm.
these parlays and shit.
What's that? What's
They
Yeah,
parlay?
they doing these parlays, and
yeah.
they on 2K.
They on the game, but I'm
What's
talking
what's
You're
about.
gonna have to
parlay?
I'm
The
Because
talking
explain
y'all
about
fellas
the
that.
fill
know
bigger
me in.
what
I'm
picture.
like
Explain
so
that
There's a
to
lot
us.
of
parlay is.
jokers ain't on the game, and they out
We're
there
already
just
lost. We're a
effing
little
up.
lost over here. Explain that parlay.
yeah. What is
Mm-mm.
parlay?
Sports,
I'm like,
sports betting, sport betting.
oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Mm.
in South Carolina, see, like you can't sport bet on your phone, but like in like Philly or like North
Mhm.
Carolina, you can get on your phone. You could bet $20 on the game tonight and to
Yeah,
win 30.
got lucky.
But they
Sports betting
so
taking off
I
though.
got some homies up in New York. These dudes they got like a group chat where they putting plays together. Nah, sometimes they do hit, but it's almost like the casino. Like it's really like the casino where like you don't win all
Word.
you really spending more than you making. But that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah.
Technology,
Hey, yo,
baby.
going back to
It's
what Steve was saying,
technology,
yo,
baby.
for real.
I
I
feel
think it has a
like
lot to do.
in every
Okay, okay.
no, I feel like in any generation, we are so brilliant to be able to sit on our ass and make some money. Like that's unheard of.
Yeah,
So I feel
that's
like,
why I was saying.
when people just like the metaverse, there's so many things like
Mhm.
that people do.
That's exactly what I was saying
We
earlier, right?
just
I
we
was
just
like, I was,
smart, we different, we're
Mike.
gifted.
yeah. Man, you know how much it costs to open the storefront? You know what I'm saying? You can
Thank you.
open it, you could put some polygons. You got a storefront. I mean, and now that everybody can make money, come on. Come on. Ain't no excuse now,
I
yo.
definitely don't put man, yo. I mean, just speaking of African American, I know it's everybody in here not African American, but just speaking on and rest in peace, Jesse Jackson. Before I
Oh
say this,
yes,
but
he just passed
uh,
away. Yes.
we we
R.I.P.
we
to a
are
legend.
we are that's why I don't take my position for granted in here, and I do try to help as much as I can, especially people of color and people that look like me, because I know Divine hasn't said we making money sitting on our ass, but we still putting in work. We still
Yeah,
putting in
it's
work
crazy work.
and making sacrifices too. But we wouldn't have been able to do this stuff if it wasn't for people like Jesse Jackson and the ones that came before us. Which it is Black History Month, so I'm
Hmm.
gonna speak on that. But they gave us the liberties to do what they literally the they gave every race the liberty to do what they're doing today. Is our people did for what the work they put in back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So that is what it is.
And that's got a lot to do with the real life, though. In the like, you know what I mean, with the metaverse, it's like I
Mm-hmm.
said, it's what we created. We don't have to have racism. And I ain't really experienced no racism because really everybody, it's like different cliques all over the place. So you don't really experience it like that unless you go. I mean, it's like in the real world when you go around different countries and you realize it do exist, kind of thing. But we create the environment here, and that's why I say don't really pay attention to the bullshit to all the newcomers out there. You know what I mean? And just focus, yo. Like the networking is crazy, yo. Like you don't know who you meeting
Mm-hmm.
and where they at. You get the different cultures and all that, and focus on that. Don't focus on everybody because most of the people already been here and they ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? That's what they do. They just here. You know what I mean? And I
Real
call them
shit.
consumers. You know what I'm saying? We need those consumers. You know what I'm saying? But we don't got to
Mhm.
partake in what they do. We got to do what we do over here on this side always. You know what I mean? And y'all be good for real. And be original if you can, yo, because it's plenty, still plenty of things
Mm-hmm.
that ain't been done here yet. You know what I mean? Believe it or not. You know what I mean? But you can follow a trend though also. But do you?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Don't let nobody
Mhm.
Yeah,
stop you.
I can't do everything.
I try, man. I dabble in everything, just like you, man. I just forget what I've done, yo. All the things you know what I mean? I'm all about experiences for. That's why first when I came on, like I said, you was getting money, man. To me, you was like getting money. I don't know what you was doing then on your business, but
I
like I
was
said, I seen
not
a lot
getting
of people.
money.
A lot of people I know, but no,
Mm-hmm.
as far as what newcomers like me came on the scene, like you know what I mean, and what you was
Mhm.
trying to do, I seen like a future, like all right, he gonna be getting money, she gonna be getting money. I seen a lot of organizations, and that's what a lot of
Mhm.
knobs see. They shouldn't come on and see. Just like I said, I didn't think you was gonna take the time to help me. I'm a knob, you know what I mean? And you came in
Mhm.
and you helped me with the script and shit, yo. For real, that started something for me, actually. You know what I mean? But if you ain't do that, man, I come in here and meet somebody in particular. It's like, man, this shit is whack. I got enough drama in real life. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
right,
I
right.
ain't
Man,
got
you
time for
ain't
this shit. You know what I mean?
lying.
Somebody all like, you
Wake
just
up.
you tend to run into the
You
wrong
got
people,
Mike up there, baby angel.
No, for real.
Oh, what'd you
Yeah, we
say?
gotta help each other. Most definitely gotta
Mike
help
is up
each other.
there.
man. Hell yeah.
No, I'm just,
Oh, Mike,
I'm
what's up,
chilling. I'm
Mike?
listening. I'm listening. Like,
Oh, I
yeah,
thought you were
hey,
gonna say
listen.
something. I was like, chime
I,
in,
I
chime
mean,
in.
Mike
you
Lowry in
know,
the
I'm
building.
interested in
I'm
how
gonna
many
chime
topics y'all
in, but
bring
I'm
to the
listening too
table.
as well. You know what I'm saying?
Wake up.
Now, like Waterloo, he actually he hit a nerve when he said something about just racism and everywhere because like it was just befitting that you said that in a moment. I was riding home this evening. I'm from the South. I'm from Mississippi at
Hmm.
that, right? But
Hey, crooked left,
it was
crooked left.
amazing just to feel like all the conversations about racism, they ain't coming from the South. And I'm like, damn. So now they finally realizing what I've been fucking saying like the whole time. Like the shit is like so hidden everywhere else to where people focus on it. When something happened in
Hmm.
the South, oh, I knew they was right. But bro, like I was watching videos not too long ago of like I think somebody was walking in like maybe
think it was like Chicago or somewhere, like some kids, like maybe like in the 70s. And hell, they were like damn near getting ran out of a fucking neighborhood, like just when it was like out in the open, like somebody's videoing this and like they're still doing it. So I was like, people get so, I think we get too comfortable sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's where like that kind of creeps in, where you get too comfortable and you forget, like you said, this shit is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? This shit is everywhere, and I think it's easy for people to also like to use that to separate us, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
Because you do have to be so cautious of it. You know what I'm saying? So it does form like this separation. But at the same time, too, I like to also say black people can't be racist. So I mean, I'm just saying.
All right, guys, we're going to transition. We're going to switch gears to the last portion of the episode. We're about to play a game called Ping Pong. Maestro, please. Ladies and gentlemen, when you hear that sound, what does that mean? That means it is time to play a game here at What's Tea Podcast. Usually we play on the What's Tea Podcast Wheel of Fortune, but no, today we are playing a game that I like to call Ping Pong. In Ping Pong, two people compete back and forth, spewing out what they can remember about a certain topic until one of you cannot. Then, yes, then the grand prize, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, this pretty old thing right here, goes to the winner. Now, I need two people if you wish to do so. If you want to play, I need two people. If you want to play, just run up here to the stage. Run up here to the stage. I need two. Only two, not three, not one. All right, Omnidata. Come on down.
Omnidata.
Omnidata. Okay. Welcome to What's Tea Podcast. Hey, I think I met you before. You're the uncle, right?
Yeah, that's my
correct,
uncle.
Good evening, Paul.
Oh, welcome to What's Tea Podcast. I remember you now.
You sound
You
like
actually
coming to zero student.
Oh, yeah.
in a new world.
Yep, he got that voice.
All right, who is your opponent? Ski G, come on over here, handsome, right on this side right here. I want one of you right here, and one of you right here, and I want you to face each other. Now, the way it's going to go, I'm going to say a topic, right? Let's say I say cars. The first one guesses, let's say, Mazda. Then someone has to answer with another car, like Honda, something like that. I don't know much about cars, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how to drive. Now,
I hope it's not
I
cars.
usually have a dice. No, not cars. Nope, that's not the topic. Because it's a guitar, the topic is something very simple.
Instruments.
Music artist.
Oh.
Very general, very broad. Music artist. There we go.
Damn.
For my lovely ladies and gentlemen, give it up for her. All right. No, thank you. I appreciate it. I was looking everywhere for this dice. It's like, where the hell did that dice go? Okay,
When
so
you say
I'm
music
gonna
artists, is what you mean?
I got 5
music,
music
anybody, IRL, VR, singer, rapper, tap, it doesn't matter. Music artist, Jimmy, guitar
Man.
artist, whoever.
And
Okay,
no making
now,
up names either, though.
yeah, no making up names, because we will look it up and we will call the goddamn meta police.
Right.
Okay, now I have this dice here, y'all.
Don't threaten me with a
That
good
Hardy's
time.
place. That Hardy's place, please.
Right.
Sicko. All right, whoever rolls the highest number goes first. Okay, whoever wants to roll it first can. Highest goes first. All right.
Yeah. He do it, motherfucker, high for
Damn.
real.
That is crazy.
Oh, that look like a 5.
Damn.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Yep,
need to
that
roll
was
the
a
5.
5.
All right, now
I gotta go back to the
Get that
trenches.
6,
Hey,
get that
you know I'm
6.
used to 2 dice, man. This one dice thing is like, yeah, see?
Come on, you got it again. You got it again.
Come on, let's see what's all about. Six. Hey, in some places, one is the best in some places, man. Come
no
on.
Lot, no
All right,
casino
got
for
a
you.
1.
No casino for you today.
Cool. right,
Damn.
Omni Dada, you
Yes.
go first. The
Okay.
topic is music artists, any.
Let's
Go.
go back to the first representation of human culture, which would be ancient Sumeria.
Oh, shit.
We're gonna go with the Gilgamesh story of Gilgamesh. One of the most ancient forms of a song comes from the story of Gilgamesh.
Who is
Theo,
this man?
we go fast.
Oh yeah, we
Theo.
got
Hey,
to
hey,
on hot
hey,
topics.
hey.
We will take it.
Go fast.
Can I say Jay-Z? Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah, what you mean? What
We're
can I
gonna go
hit
with
it in
Jay-Z.
on in? All
All
right.
right, let's go with the true king of rock and roll. And I almost busted his ass in a fight, Little Richard.
Jimi Hendrix.
Shit.
Ah,
Oh shit.
Janis Joplin.
Janet Zeppelin. Bushwick Bill.
What
Dolly
the fuck?
Parton.
This is
Britney
going everywhere.
Spears.
Duke Ellington.
The Clips. Malice and Pusha T.
Fernando Arbelo.
They Not Like Us. Kendrick Lamar.
Tito Puente.
Babs Bunny.
Celia Cruz.
Dr. Dre.
Fletcher Henderson.
50 Cent.
Let's see, Prince.
This may not
Snoop Doggy
I
Dogg.
Came up with this topic.
I would
He
have to
has
say
a
Tina
music
Turner.
store and he knows a
Right.
lot.
Just beat it. Just beat it. Just beat it. Michael Jackson, man.
I was going to
Elvis
say that's not a
Presley.
name.
Scarface.
Bob Streisand.
Yeah, time.
Dolly Parton.
I said Dolly Parton already.
Yeah, he did say it.
They didn't say that was bad. Didn't nobody give us the rules. Nobody gave us the rules to that, man.
If you duplicate
know
somebody's
that.
answer, you
Right.
lose.
Good job, bro. Good job.
Well done, player.
Yeah, good
Tina,
job. Thank you so much, guys, for playing. The
Hey,
one
man.
team
Hey, what
versus
get that damn guitar, man. Let me get that shit too, man. We should both get it. I love that guitar.
Thank you
I
guys.
want to put it in
Very
paper.
generous
Oh
move.
wait, y'all
Who
both.
won?
Wait.
Yeah, if I
Omni
may,
Dada
I'm
man,
one. I'm
I would like
one.
to I would like to
Hey.
donate this to the pot for the next game.
Man, I want to, hey,
Oh,
listen.
okay.
I want to put that in Pinky's Records and Discs, man. If y'all ain't been over there, check out the new dope artists. We got 3 new artists. Dr. Karma, she in the store. We
Shameless
got-
plug.
man, I'm just letting you know,
Shameless
come
plug.
through, man. I got a lot of new artists in the store. Oh,
So for
Well,
next
Thank
week's
you.
episode,
Thank you.
I want to put that for the pot. Build up the pot.
Oh, okay. So we'll donate this to next week's episd. Okay.
Yes.
That could have
Thank you
gone in
very
el
much,
reggaeton, Theo.
Deal.
Or you can donate to every all of the
Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much for playing Omni Dada and Ski G the Great. I call him Ski G the Greatest. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, it has been awesome. I'm your hostess with the Muscle Baby Angel. Thank you so much for joining us here on What's Tea Podcast. Listen, we love you, but God loves you most. Take care. Mwah. Now get out of here. You bother me. I love you guys. Y'all know I got mad love for y'all. And thank you. Shout out to my team beneficial, Exalted Prince, Sue to the Q. Today I got some help from MC Moses with promotions. I love y'all so much. And yeah, that's all that.
See you guys at El Reggaeton.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, any creators, anybody doing anything in here? If you want to walk up on stage and talk about something you got going on, like I don't know, an event, build something like that, you're more than welcome to walk on stage. Also, shout out to Hardy West. Thank you so much for joining us here. We appreciate you for coming by What's Tea Podcast. Shout out to Underboss. I see you out there. Okay. Nefarious. Zuri. Oh, wow. We
Zuri
started up in
Mango.
her, up in her.
Yo, it's going
Hey,
down.
man.
Yo, the Saturday is going down at my mansion, yo, for real. I got the live entertainment by the beautifully talented Yada Queen.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Giving out like $200. You know what I'm saying? So stop through, yo, for real.
Hey man,